Is the Specialized Rockhopper Sport a good bike for 2025? Now, the spec that you see me running now will be the Specialized comp to expert, what they sell you for £1,000. I think it's like 1,000 or 1,100, somewhere around that region. Price probably gone up a little bit. Now, it is a really good bike. It's got a good weight, good handling, right? It is really nice. The only thing is, when it comes to the rear wheel, you're 135mm. That's old specification. So you're going to need specific hubs to get this running, right? You talk about Hope Pro 4s, Hope Pro 5s. If you've got the nuke-proof Neutron V2s, nuke-proof Horizon V2s, just to let you know, Horizon Pros do not work because it's 148mm for that wheel. Now you need things like something like the DT Swiss 1900 touring wheels. That's 135mm. You used to have that Brand X at the time. Now there are selected components out there. However, they are going to be pricey because the company was selling these type of stuff, right? It's definitely companies that make high quality components. So now the only thing I'm going to say is that if you're going to buy this bike, I strongly recommend go for the highest version. And I tell you why. Because you already would have your RockShox Recons, what's going to be at the front. It's going to have the like an SX, the SRAM SX group set on there, right? You're going to have, right, everything on the bike. So if you pay £550 now, right, eventually you're going to want to be upgrading. Because you're going to notice the SR Suntour forks ain't going to be that good. You're going to want to get rid of it for some RockShox. That means you're spending extra money for forks. RockShox ain't easy to find since when I last checked. Right? Now you got to change your front end to tapered. Then you got to find like yourself like a Fox 32 100mm that goes on the front of your bike. After you start to taper like I did, then you got to try to find yourself like some RockShox Recons or some RockShox Judys or something around that line to get the bike running. So to save yourself the hassle, just go for the comp or the expert. Go for the high-end version. It may look like, well, I don't really want to spend £1,000, but eventually you're going to get to that point where you're going to be like, well, I feel like I should upgrade the forks now. I feel like I may want to upgrade a few components now. I feel like I may have to do this. And before you realize it, guess what? You already got yourself on the expert spec, like I did. Now, at that time, I did the same thing. Let me save myself some money. Let me save money. Oh, I don't want to spend that money. I don't want to buy that. I want to do it. I just want to buy the cheaper end version. And then you end up like me. Eventually like this. Okay, I changed the forks. I changed the handlebars. I changed the stem. I changed the top cap. I changed the spacers. I changed the headset. I changed the forks. I changed the whole wheel set. Right, the tires. Look, the whole crank set. I got a dropper post. Changed the whole cleats. Put a bag on there. Put my own brakes on it. So everything on this bike is all my doing. So if you take a look, what is on this bike? What is original from the original Specialized? There's nothing here I can see that's original. So if I take a look around, everything I've changed. So I put the remote on, put the Garmin on. This is for the forks at the front, you see over here. Dropper post, control the seat post, how high, how low I want it. Right, changes the seat clamp, quick release. There's nothing on the bike was original. Change the pedal, everything's been changed. So when I think about it very carefully on the money I spent on this bike, I might as well went straight for expert. So all I'm saying to you lot, if you really wanna get a specialized Rockhopper and you wanna know is it worth it? Yes, it is. However, get the expert version, man. Buy the expert version. Don't waste your time with the specialized Rockhopper Sport or anything like that. Go for the specialized expert. Go for the top one. Go for the top one. I'm telling you this for now, because eventually, if you go for the low end one, you're eventually going to be spending more money in the long run. You might as well just go and have everything ready there. So you already got the forks, you already got the brakes, everything's there. You don't need to touch nothing. The spec that you're going to get is this spec here. It's not going to be all colourful like I got my Spike 800 riser bars. I think these are like the, yeah, down there. These are the 30mm rise, 31.8mm clamp, right? 800mm. Yes, you're not going to be getting like pink grips and Garmin's and Designs or anything like that, right? However, your bike is still going to be on par with the specs that I have. It's going to be a par with this. So when you buy expert, you'll be getting like the SRAM SX was one step down from an NX, but it's still a great group set, right? It's just going to be a little bit more heavier. You're still going to get the same forks on the bike, right? You're still going to get this setup in it. Obviously, these tires are just far superior. These are Victoria Basels front, Victoria Mascow's rear. These are serious tires. Right? You ain't beating these tires. However, this is the spec that you're going to get. So, if the bike's worth it for 2025, especially for the summer, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Just buy the highest end version and you're good to go, man. Peace out.